guys, Ivig is a blood product that Mary takes because of immune deficiency, weirdo things that her body does. Good morning! Hi guys.
You guys are brand new.
You guys look a little different today.
To us.
We got a new camera. Our old camera, I don't know, I think we've talked about it a few times. We are sending it in to get repaired. It's under warranty. But whenever we are like filming at a like level playing field and then we tilt the camera down like to look at Ollie Boy, the camera lens like shakes. It like shifts.
Like the horizon goes.
Yeah, and so anyways, we're sending that back to Canon, but now we have a brand new, actually nicer camera that you guys are now what we look at.
You're now embodied
So
in a PowerShot G7X Mark II. Getting started.
I guess we're already started.
Yeah.
So welcome to our day.
Yeah, for some reason today my throat is hurting really bad. Which
weird.
is really weird because nothing happened between last night and this morning.
Yeah.
I mean,
although
coughing.
you were coughing a lot yesterday.
But I don't know. I have no idea. I tried to eat a banana and that was hurting.
That's really squishy.
Yeah.
So today is Ivig Day, which is IV immunoglobulin.
So there you go.
So we are going to get Mary, we're going to start out with some...
Because right now, I ain't got no needle in my chest for now.
Because we're going to access her port, we're going to give her some Benadryl. The Benadryl is just to prevent any reaction to the Ivig. But I think this camera is a little heavy.
Is your arm sore?
I'm kind of holding it up with my other hand.
Welcome to our day.
I think we'll get used to it. Welcome to our day. Do you want to try that?
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Because I was holding it like this. But if I... Yeah, there.
See how it gets so much more in the frame now? Our old camera was basically zoomed in, probably a quarter smaller.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I held it like this...
I'd have to be in here.
Yeah.
And do you notice how much bigger that
we can sit like normal people now.
Yeah.
The actual thingy's bigger. This thing.
Yeah. Do you notice the
I guess so,
opening of the
yeah.
camera? Yeah.
Yeah, I do notice that now.
But there we are.
Sterile field. Sterile Peter.
We are getting ready to access Mary's port. If you're new around here and you've never seen our how to access a portacath and you're interested how this whole process goes, we do have a video that we made.
Link in the description. Well, actually...
I'll put a link in the description. I'll try to remember. If I
Okay.
don't, just Google how to access a portacath.
And it should pop right up. Here we go! Because this is what everybody wants to do on Saturday.
Oh yeah. Stick a needle in their wife's chest. Press that right there. I heard it. Did you hear that?
I felt it.
So sorry. I hate that I have to hurt her when I do it.
But I'm thankful that he's willing. Okay, blood return. We're good.
Okay, we're gonna do a little tegaderm. We found that the little tegaderm actually covers this needle with her new port, but it...
Only for short term.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be good for a long term. But since this is just for today, we're just gonna do a little tegaderm.
Thank you so much, hon.
Yep. Okay, what do you need to do for
Life with a needle in your chest. Life with a needle in your chest. When you've got IVIG and it's Saturday. Life with a needle in your chest.
Saturday.
Saturday. Life with an NJ in your nose. Life with the most amazing husband in the world.
Ah!
Prepare bag. Tighten chunky tubing connector. This thing. Spike vials. Open vents on chunky tubing. This is my first time doing it without the nurse here, so I'm learning. Spike. Open valve. And then, now that I leave open, okay. And then these are open. Spike vials, open vents, invert vials upside down, jostle to get vials flowing. Invert and jostle.
There you go. And it is running down into the bag.
Liquid gold.
Feel like a chemist?
Yeah. Okay. That one's good. Let me get the rest of this one. Spike, the next one.
Are they all the same?
The same medication, different size vials.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Good job. Jostle.
Jostle, jostle. When I was learning how to do this 3 weeks ago, and my nurse was writing down the instructions for me, I had used terminology that I would remember, so I called this chunky tubing.
And she was like laughing as she was writing this down. She's like, okay, take the chunky tubing. But then she got like really into using Mary's terminology.
Once all liquid is in bag, clamp, clean, okay, clamp. So, clamp this. Okay. All right.
Good work. All right, now we have
There's that. Next. Okay, there's my Ivig.
We will at some point take the air out of that bag.
Yes. Or I can just keep it upright.
Yeah.
I like, we took the air out last time and I liked that. Clean golden rubber port with alcohol. Attach 18 gauge needle. Suck the air out.
Oh, this is that point.
All right, let's do this. Boingy. All right, suck air out. That I can do.
Air be gone.
Cool,
That's
done.
pretty good.
Yep.
All right,
Now.
well done.
Oh, look at that. But it's a bubbly fluid, so it's
Yeah.
going to forever have bubbles.
Yeah.
Twist off tab on this tubing.
Oh, funny. Moog. That's the same tubing as your feeding
Oh,
tube.
You're right. Okay. Twist off yellow tab. Oop,
There
it
you go.
goes. This was my addition. Sterilely spike. She was like, while staying sterile. And I was like, sterilely.
Sterilely. And we tried to determine if that was a word.
Sterilely spike bag with infusion tubing. And I remember I have to take off this Mondo top.
Oh, yeah, it is like a Mondo, isn't it?
It is.
If you
But I
remember
need to stay sterile
Mondos,
here.
leave a comment.
So
Yep. All right, you want me to hold the bag?
if you could just hold this for me and hand it
Yep.
to me in a second.
Mondos were like a drink
Oh
from
yeah,
the
there
90s.
it is. There's the Mondo.
Sterilely spike. Use your muscles.
Got it.
Good job.
Well, the tube in my throat is kinking.
Hmm.
Doesn't. All right. I sterilely spiked that thing. Ivig.
Here we come.
Next, load this into the pump.
Which I just replaced the batteries in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I already pre-dosed. Did we say that?
Yep. And the pump is programmed, like, it goes in segments, like every hour it changes rate, right?
Something like that.
Every so often it changes rate, and the pump is programmed to do it. Just like beeps whenever
It changes, and I usually take my
blood pressure and temperature.
yeah, just to make sure that I'm not starting to have a reaction. And I have EpiPens in case anything were to happen. I've never had a reaction, so.
Okay, Mary's starting the pump. So the way they explained it is that because Ivig is a blood product that Mary takes because of immune deficiency, weirdo things that her body does, because it's a blood byproduct, it basically, whoops, the battery hatch is open on the camera. It basically, even though she's never had a reaction to it, there is the potential of having a reaction. That's why we monitor her closely.
Question.
Yeah.
So to prime, do you think I go ahead and push done? Yes. Done. Yes. Okay,
there
here
you
it
go.
is.
Prime.
Prime. Hold prime key.
So now she's priming it, which means it's taking the Ivig and priming it into all this tubing, which has nothing in it right now except air. And we're doing this before we hook up to her because we do not want to put air into her bloodstream. That
Because
would be bad.
That would be less than ideal. Done. All right.
Time to hook up.
Hook up the magic. Unclamped.
There you go. She
you
has
go.
started. How long does it take? Like 4 hours?
Ish.
Ish, yeah. Alright, so that's gonna be our afternoon. I'm gonna edit the vlog and we'll just hang out in Ivig.
We did it.
Okay, Mary was sitting here and she stands up with her pump and her IV bag and she's like, okay, I'm gonna go take my blood pressure. Starts walking away. She forgot her feeding tube backpack.
Got it.
Alright, you are set.
All set.
There's the Bonesy boy. You know what
Alright.
that sound means?
I finished, and I've been taking my blood pressure and my temperature at intervals, and everything's good.
Good job, hon.
And
You've been like super multitasking today. You're eating, you're immunoglobulining. She's been working on packing up orders for our online store.
oh,
And
wow.
what's going on?
Nothing much.
Here's Flush.
I thought I was gonna like knock out from the Benadryl, but I've been fine. So finish that for the night.
Good job. Now she's gonna flush, do a yellow heparin, and then
The yellow heparin is a higher concentration of heparin, so it can last me
for a month.
3 weeks.
Oh yeah, 3 weeks.
But it can last a month.
I guess now that is kind of nice. Now that you do Ivig, we don't have to worry about remembering your monthly flush.
Yeah. Holy moly.
So like, if she's not using her port for a month, we would have to access it and flush it, and then put more yellow heparin in, high dose heparin, to keep the line free until we use it next. But Ivig serves the purpose for us.
And you know what's next?
I feel a song coming on.
That would be correct, because I ain't got no needle in my chest, in my chest. I ain't got no needle in my chest.
Yeah.
But I do, however, have a throat pain in my throat, in my throat. A little bit of blood.
So there's that. Good job, you did it. Ivig at home,
Yeah,
on your own.
it's great.
Very great. And I think I'm going to make some dinner. I got some flounder. We like to make and we have Parmesan. I can make Parmesan crusted flounder. So
I'm gonna keep working on orders.
yeah, Mary's gonna keep doing her thing. We'll see you guys later.
Because everybody vlogs in a bathroom, right?
Right.
Weirdos.
We are weirdos.
And we're glad you chose to come on this weirdo adventure with us.
Yeah. We're just getting ready for bed, brushing our teeth. You know.
Normal human stuff.
Yeah.
And there's the cutie bones.
Oh, hi, Ollie boy.
Hi, sweet.
How are you? Alright, guys. Well, if you're new around here, welcome to the Frey life. It's just the ins and outs of everyday life. And as always, we will see you tomorrow.
Good night.